Do we really need gaming mice with fans inside? Like, are you guys that sweaty? Are your palms that sweaty where you need a gaming mouse with a fan in it? Like, look at this. This is absolutely insane. Like, I never would have thought that we needed something like this, but especially with mice with holes in it. And I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, to cool down your sweaty hands if you're trying that hard in game. This is the Zephyr Pro from Marsback. They sent this mouse out for testing, and it's pretty interesting. It starts at around 60 to 70 bucks. Pretty interesting design as far as like the RGB elements and whatnot. The fan has a little RGB ring light underneath it as well. Scroll wheel has RGB, and you also have this huge RGB ring that goes underneath it. The diffusion is actually quite nice, and you do have some buttons that you can use to control the fan speed as well as the different lighting effects on the mouse itself. So they do have software that is available, but it's not 100% needed if you don't want to install it on your computer. But if you want to go in the software, change your DPI settings and whatnot, you definitely can. Now, this mouse does weigh in at about 75 grams, so it is not very heavy at all. I do have a couple of other mice that I am looking to compare it to. You know, you got this mouse with no holes that is actually about the same weight, but it's an ergo shape. This mouse I do find to be extremely similar to the size and shape of the glorious Model Woe, which is similar to the Zowie mice, the FK series, I believe. So basically, this is very similar to those FK mice with the addition of that fan in the middle. Does that fan make a huge difference, or would I rather have wireless? Well, personally, I'd rather have wireless than have a fan. The novelty of the fan, how it's supposed to be cooling down your hand, is that a real thing? The cooling aspect of the fan is okay, like it works decent, but it's nothing that I can say that I honestly noticed in game. Like, I'm not playing saying my hand feels significantly cooler because I have this fan inside my mouse. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a cool idea.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Supposedly they have improved the fan because I haven't tried the initial version, so I'm not really too sure about how that all went down, but this fan is really quiet. Like, it's not audible at all, and there is minimal vibration to the mouse. So when you're just using it on your mouse pad, just using it normally, I don't feel like I'm getting distracted at all when I'm playing with this mouse. The vibration from the fan is very minimal, so it's not distracting at all. Now, one thing that they did upgrade over the older version was the fact that they do now have PTFE feet on the bottom, and these do glide extremely well also, so I don't really see any real need to upgrade the mouse feet, which is a great value. The paracord is halfway decent as well. It's not necessarily the best paracord, but it is definitely usable. You throw in a mouse bungee, it is 100% usable. Then as far as the buttons, you have Omron 50 mils up top, which are incredibly crispy. I do like them quite a bit. The side buttons, I wouldn't necessarily say that they are mushy, but they do have a moderate amount of tactility, but it's not a super firm clicking sensation that you get from it. Like, it feels decent, feels solid, but it is slightly mushy. Now, in terms of the weight, this is going to be very similar to something like a Cont Pro Air, weighing in at around 75 grams. Cont Pro Air is also wireless. If I was going to have a mouse that was technically this heavy, would I rather have a fan or wireless? In my opinion, I would definitely take the wireless, especially if the shape is an ergo shape. But let's say that I'm looking at Ambi and a mouse that's a lot closer in price than the Cont Pro Air, being, you know, around 110 to 130 bucks. But let's just say that both these mice are full price, which is $70 for the Marsback and $80 for the Glorious. Do I go with the Model wireless, or do I go with the Marsback Zephyr Pro? I think I would rather have the wireless technology, the USB Type-C. I'll deal with the battery issues that I have on my copy, but I just don't really think that having this fan inside of here is pretty, you know, novel at all. Like, it's cool, I guess, in concept, but in practice, it doesn't really do you much good at all. If you have incredibly sweaty hands and you find yourself having a fan pointed toward your hands while you game, then maybe this might be something that could be worth it for you. But me personally, I don't really think that I need a fan in a gaming mouse. Is it cool? Yes. Is it better than the previous one? Most likely. I haven't tried the previous one again, but I would say that this is more than likely a better looking product than the previous one as well, because the old one, I just wanted to try it for the novelty of trying out the fan, but I was not interested in the shape at all. Like, it's not practical at all. But let's just say that you got this as a gift and you're gaming with it. I don't think you'll have any problems because the shape is very normal. A lot of other mice are using the shape nowadays too, so I would say that that's something that seems pretty standard. And the aesthetics of the mouse are actually pretty nice too. Like, I do think that this is a very beautiful looking product. Like, I think it looks very good. Other than that, other than the aesthetics of the product, functionally, I don't really see this being any different to, you know, a Glorious Monolo or Monolo Wireless. What would be interesting is if they came out with another version of this mouse, but in an ergonomic shape. That would be nice to see, and maybe I could see some value with that. But I also wonder, you know, what would the weight be on something like that too. But I want to see how light they can get a mouse with a fan in it, because this weighed in at about 75 grams. I wonder if they can make a 62 gram mouse that has a fan in it. I mean, I feel like that would be pretty interesting. I don't really think that it's necessary, and I'm really not sure who would buy it, but I think it would be cool to see. At this point, I'm not really too sure who this is for. Maybe some of you sweaty nerds out there that really need to cool your hands when you're playing, you might see some value in this and maybe you'll want to give it a go. But for me, I don't know. I think it's just more worth it to use a wireless mouse that's very similar in price, or just a mouse with a little bit of a different or better ergonomic shape. But as far as the FK clones go, I feel like this mouse, its heaviest competition is really with the Monolo Wireless. All right, everyone, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoy, feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Do you guys think that you need a fan inside of your gaming mouse? And are you interested in trying out the Marsbeck Zephyr Pro for yourself? Let me know in the comment section below. I don't know, I kind of want to give this thing away to have like somebody else try it and experience it for themselves. I don't know. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll give it away on Twitter or something. I haven't decided yet, but maybe I will. If enough people ask, I'll give it away. I got you. I'll see you guys in the next video.